facility was closed in 2004, but reports indicate it is being rapidly brought back online. The U.S. military is turning this civilian zone back into a forward operating base. And what about the Henry E. Rolson Airport? Located in the U.S. Virgin Islands, this isn't just for tourists anymore. It is being transformed into a logistics hub to support heavy military transport. But why is the U.S. doing this right now? There are two main triggers. Is it because of Russia and China? Yes. Intelligence suggests that Moscow and Beijing are not just visiting Venezuela, they are attempting to set up permanent military bases. The U.S. sees this as an existential threat, a violation of the Monroe Doctrine that they cannot ignore. Is it about the oil? Absolutely. We are already seeing the precursor to war. U.S. Coast Guard helicopters have been spotted intercepting and seizing oil tankers leaving Venezuelan waters. They are choking off the regime's cash flow before the real shooting starts. If an attack happens, what ships are already in position near Puerto Rico? The U.S. Navy has assembled a specific kill chain. They're using the USS Jason Dunham Arleigh Burke-class destroyer. Its role isn't just guided missile destroyer, it is also an electronic warfare machine. The Jason Dunham is there to jam Venezuelan communications and blind their coastal radars. They are the first line of attack to confuse the enemy. And why is the U.S. Stockdale there? The Stockdale is the shield. Equipped with advanced Aegis missile defense systems, its job is to shoot down any anti-ship missiles Venezuela fires back at the fleet. But how do we know this is an invasion and not just a blockade? Because of the USS Iwo Jima. It is a massive amphibious assault ship. You don't bring the ship unless you plan to put boots on the ground. It is designed to launch waves of Marines onto a hostile beach. But the US isn't just attacking from the north. They are using the island nation of Trinidad and Tobago to close the back door. But how are they using Trinidad? The U.S. Navy is using these waters to blockade the Gulf of Paria. Here is USS Gravely, it is Hunter. The Gravely acts as a sentinel, ensuring no Venezuelan submarines or fast boats can escape into the Atlantic to threaten shipping lanes. And what is the U.S. Lake Erie doing? This Ticonderoga-class cruiser is the boss. It serves as the air defense commander for the entire operation, coordinating the movements of every ship and plane from its high-tech command center. But ships are slow, so how will the U.S. deliver the first strike? This is where the air power comes in. The B-52 Strata Fortresses won't even land in the Caribbean. They will fly straight from the continental United States, deliver their massive payload of cruise missiles, and return home without ever touching the ground. What about the B-1 Lancer? These supersonic bombers will be used for fast attacks. They can swoop in at low altitude and high speed to destroy hardened targets before the enemy knows they are there. But where will the bulk of the Air Force fly from? This is why Roosevelt Roads in Ceiba, Puerto Rico is so critical. It puts tactical aircraft just minutes away from the target. The MQ-9 Reapers will loiter over Venezuela for hours, tracking mobile missile launchers and taking them out with Hellfire missiles the moment they move. While the F-35s will be the door kickers. Their job is to penetrate Venezuelan airspace undetected and destroy the S-300 air defense batteries so the other planes can fly safely. Here are VU-22 Osprey speed and versatility. These tilt-rotor aircraft will launch from the USS Iwo Jima and Puerto Rico to insert special forces teams deep behind enemy lines. But all that firepower will need fuel, so the KC-130s, these tankers will orbit near the combat zone, allowing the F-35s and other jets to stay in the fight for hours without returning to base. And finally, why the C-17 cargo transports for logistics? You can't fight a war without supplies. The C-17